Hello, everybody. Good morning and Merry Christmas. This morning, I'm making a discussion video because I want to take a moment and talk about Foodie Beauty and how she's been basically conning and scamming everybody and making lots of money doing it. So, those of you that were on YouTube last night, anybody that watches Foodie, perhaps you caught wind of the many lives that Foodie did. I mean, she did at least 4 or 5 last night, one of which she dirty deleted because in the one live called, I guess it was called OMG Ew FU, she talked about Natter and she did not want Natter to get wind of what she was saying, so she deleted the evidence. And then she went on to make other lives after that. But she did a bunch of lives all in a row. And the whole storyline for yesterday was she was still upset with Natter. They weren't seeing each other. I guess she wanted to go and spend time with him, but he wasn't spending time with her because he had a guest over, and that just set her off. And she was on drugs and online, and it was a mess. It was a mess. She was up till wee hours of the morning. Okay. I mean, I was reacting and I could not react fast enough. I couldn't put the react videos up fast enough, just trying to keep up with her. I was up till late and I tapped out before the last one was over because I just couldn't go anymore. Just couldn't go. I was tired. I'm old and I'm tired. So, yeah, this was the live that she did last night. I'm going to go ahead and play a clip of this for you guys to kind of refresh your memory, just in case you don't know or you haven't seen it yet.
He was pissed at me because I wasn't moving in with him. Hello. But we're not dating? I mean, like, he treats everybody, literally everybody, nicer than he treats me, and I do the fucking most for him. Like, even...
So this is how she spent her day yesterday, just sitting in her house, completely unbathed, her hair all messy, that mess behind her, like just looking a complete disaster. And she sat there doing live after live after live. And anybody who watched her lives all in a row could tell that she was scamming people, because one minute she would be crying and the next minute she would get a message, like she got a message from Natter, and then she'd just start smirking. She was smirking all the way through. She was trying real hard to hide the fact that she was smirking and it was a scam. But she was just playing everybody. And I want to show you guys something. So I went over to Kiwi Farms because the farmers, they're pretty good about catching details that even as a reactor you might miss because you're busy paying attention to other things in the live, but they catch all the fine details. And I found this post that somebody put up talking about the super chat revenue. So that day, Chantal made $727. Yesterday, she made $262. Within the last week, she made almost $2,000. Total revenue, look at that number, $41,000. That's just off of super chats. That's not counting super stickers. That's not counting memberships. That's not counting the views on her videos. So look at all the money she's making being a hot mess. Look at that. And this is the live she's doing today. Look.
Cindy, love you, love, Peace your beauty, Echo, Brooke.
And look, there's more super chats coming in,
Trigger,
more memberships.
Jennifer, Odyssey, Keys, Catacombi, Bugsy, Melanie, #1 fan, Shay. Hi, Shay.
Look at her smirking. Look at her smirk. You know why she's smirking? It's not because she's truly happy. It's because she's a con artist and she's running a con on everybody. And there's a million suckers in her chat room just falling for it. They're signing up their $5 for the membership. They're sending her super chats. She's smirking because she's got this gigantic scam going on with people. And she knows how to play people. And she knows how to play on their emotions. And she's getting away with it. She's totally getting away with it. You know, this is where I'm kind of confused, y'all. See, I thought that when somebody sends you a super chat, it's because you're putting out great content, you're being entertaining, and that person is saying with their super chat, I like what you're doing, I appreciate it, and I want to see more of it. But what does Chantal do? She puts out garbage content. She's not doing anything except getting high or being drunk. She brings the drama to YouTube. She trauma dumps on everybody, treats her chat room like a bunch of therapists, even though there's nobody in the chat that can give her true help for what's wrong with her because her issues are just too severe. Super chats are a way to show appreciation for good things, not for bad things. I've been watching Chantal for the longest, and I see people all the time that they send angry super chats at her, and like they include angry messages, but they're still sending her money. That's like somebody walking up to you and saying, I hate you, but here, take some money. Just, okay, so somebody hates you, but they're giving you money. All right. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. None. None. And then you go back here to this and you look at this. So, in a day when she was high off of her head and trauma dumping on everybody and showing herself using drugs, which breaks TOS, she made $727. Next day, $262. In a 7-day period, almost $2,000 total revenue. $41,000 for what? For what? For what? This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going to make y'all hip to something. Chantal, whenever I tell people that she scripts out these scams, when she has an entire script with her scams and she plans stuff out, you know what people tell me all the time? They're like, she's not smart enough to do that. She's not smart enough to plan something like that. That's too intricate. Let me tell you something. You don't have to be smart to scam people. You just have to know how to do it. And Chantal Marie was a scammer and a manipulator and a liar well before YouTube. She was honing her craft when she was growing up living with her family. So she was practicing even then. And we all know what happens when you practice something enough. You get real good at it. So she was with her family, lying, scheming, scamming. She honed her craft, and then she stumbled onto YouTube where she figured out how to make her lies profitable. And then she got her channel, and she paid attention to what made her money, what videos got the most views. She started doing the mukbang videos, but she started noticing the more outrageous she behaved, the more money she made. Hence why her behavior has changed, hence why her demeanor has changed. She knows the more gross she is, the more she pisses people off, the more people are going to hate watch, and the more people are going to send her the hate super chats. It doesn't matter if you send a super chat. If you like her, love her, hate her, it's still money in her pocket. You're still rewarding her for whatever content she's doing. So if you're a person, you think her content sucks, you give her money. Do you know what you're doing? You're saying, you can sit there and do sucky content. I'll still give you money. You are rewarding her for that garbage content. You're rewarding her for that garbage attitude. You're rewarding her for being rude and disgusting. You're rewarding her for that. And you know what happens when you reward somebody when they're doing something bad? They keep doing it. They're not going to learn a lesson. They're not going to become better. They're going to keep doing it. Chantal has made a business of pissing people off. She's made an entire business of angering people, disgusting people, pissing them off to the point where they get so angry that they're willing to send a super chat because they want to be in her face screaming at her, but they can't do that. So the next best thing is to send a super chat. You know, if she were a good person, if she had a channel with quality content, she might get some super chats, but she's figured out by making people angry, she's going to get even more. People are so desperate to release their anger and their frustration of her that they're willing to send her money just to be able to scream at her. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to remind everybody of this right here. If you're someone and you are sending a super chat because you think you have some infinite wisdom that you want to share with Chantal, some life advice that you want to pass on to her, I'm going to tell you right now, there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can tell this woman, nothing at all, that's going to change her life, that's going to open her eyes and wake her up. She's beyond help. The help she needs, the help that she requires, would have to come from professionals that she gives money to. Doctors, therapists, counselors, and she's going to have to want that help, because when you're an addict, when you've got the kind of issues that she's got, help doesn't happen until you're ready for it, until you completely open yourself up to it, and not before then. That's the hard truth. Anybody in her chat room, any VIB trying to give her advice, it's all for naught, because she doesn't want help. Look at the way she is right now. She's making money not getting the help. She's making money being self-destructive and posting it on YouTube, broadcasting her self-harm. She's making money with that. She's making plenty of money. If she didn't make so much, maybe she might consider the help. But as long as she's getting richly rewarded for her bad behavior, she's not going to change. She's figured out a system of making money. She's not going to make as much money being a positive person, but she's going to make a lot of money being a negative person. She's figured it all out. Make people mad enough, they'll send super chats because they want to scream at you, because they want to yell at you and they can't. So their frustration leads them to send a super chat so they can get that aggression outside of them and vent it at the person that they're talking about. She's figured that out. Her and Amberlynn Reed, they both get super chats that are hateful. It makes no sense to me. If you hate somebody, if you don't like them, but you're going to give them money, that just seems kind of backwards. But that's just me. But yeah, Chantal, she's figured out how to get money out of people. The more gross she is, the more disgusting, the more lazy, the more rude. People are going to reward her for that. And she's also figured out that if she even whispers that she's away from Natter, here come the memberships, people signing up, even though she's not away from Natter, just the very whisper that she's away from him, people just grab onto that and they run with it. For those people that might be thinking, is she really away from Natter? I said it before and I'll say it again. If you want to know if she's away from Natter, just go check out that second channel, the one that he's on. That's her channel. She's got control of that. That's under her Google AdSense account. If that account is up, they're not done. It's just that simple. Don't listen to what she has to say. Check that out. If that is up, they're still going. I know for a fact that they're not done, because in the lives that I saw last night of Chantal, she was fake crying and she was smirking all the way through. She was trying to squeeze out those tears, talking about Natter, but she wasn't really mad. She was putting on a show, and people were so stupid. They were sending her super chats, buying into this whole act that she's got going on. Buying into this whole act. I think, you know what? If you're someone on YouTube, you can spend your money any way you want to, but I would think it would make much more sense to spend money in places where it makes the most sense, to find content creators that are actually creating content. They're being creative. They're being funny. They are putting a lot of thought into their content. Let me show you some examples, okay? This is Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel, okay? And he does really funny videos. He does reactions to Chantal, but he does other videos like this one, where he took the Natter El Shami cooking video and he does voiceovers. The voice you're going to hear is not Natter. It's actually FBRC. He does a real good imitation of Natter, and he adds his own commentary. And he even took the intro for Natter's video. I reacted to this video, by the way. Okay, so
I'm going to show you how to cut like a real. No, get off, get off my greasy hair. I don't want. I am.
That's not Natter talking. That's FBRC. He does a fantastic imitation of Natter. You know, something like this, it takes a lot of editing, a lot of time to edit everything down, adding the voice, all of that. This is entertaining. This 9-minute video is much more entertaining than an entire 3-hour live stream of Chantal. Because what does she do? She just turns on her freaking camera and rolls with it. And yet she's making the money off that negative content. Let me show you something else here. This is the Real Crocheter. He's a small channel, but he does very entertaining content, very entertaining. And he did a Christmas vlog. I watched it. It was incredibly funny.
Yes, of course, it's me and it's Brownie, and we have Mr. Cameraman here. And do you remember? Remember June this year, where we had fucking fun here? Yes, we will have this again because it's Christmas. And
so he's in Vienna. They're going through a lockdown, and he's walking through this amusement park. But the whole thing is just hilarious. And see, Foodie could have done something like this for her channel because it's Christmas in Canada. Why not? But he did it. Karsten did it, and it was amazingly funny.
Of course, we have here our roller coaster restaurant, and then we have Madame Tussauds in the back, and there's another car from in the back. You're okay. It's okay. It's just a little car moment. No one cares. And again, we have to be very careful. As you can see, it is crammed with people. It is so busy in this moment, and of course here's also so much snow, as you clearly.
All right, so that's Karsten, and for those who are wondering where to find FBRC and the Real Crocheter or TRC, I will leave the links in the description of this video for those who can find their channel. But those two, they do incredibly creative content all the time, and you know, they deserve much more attention. And coming back on myself, okay, this is a video that I did for my channel a while back. And this took me 3 hours to do. To take the clip, turn it into an hour clip, add sound, add music, link it all together. This is creative content right here. Boom, and it even changes color. So those are examples of people on YouTube that are creative, that actually put some thought into their content. You know, it's people like that creative people who put some thought into their content. You know, those are people that deserve the super chats and the super stickers and memberships and all that, not someone like Chantal doing this crap right here. Seriously? Seriously. You know, YouTube is messed up. You know, people who are creative, people who are innovative, people who put thought into their channel should get more of the reward than people like her. Because when you give someone like Chantal a super chat, a super sticker, membership, you are saying, without saying, what you're doing, keep it up. Keep it up. I want more of it. And she's not doing anything except coming on YouTube, breaking TOS repeatedly, trauma dumping, talking about issues that trigger people. Like recently, she started to talk about how Natter is, she's scared of him. All of a sudden, she's scared of him. Talking about the DV again, talking about May again. And this isn't stuff that she's talked about in a long time. She's bringing it up just to get people triggered. I mean, this is what people are rewarding. This is somebody worthy of reward. versus something like this or that. Y'all, I think everyone needs to go back to the way things should be. That if somebody is on YouTube and they are producing content that makes you smile, they are putting in the work to come up with great content, something that is entertaining. Those are the people that are worthy of a super chat or a super sticker or a membership. And anybody doing garbage content that they're not even trying, they're just lazy and making not just garbage content, but making toxic garbage content. People like that shouldn't be rewarded, because when you reward them, you are reinforcing that behavior and they will never change. It amazes me that there are so many people that get in Chantal's chat and they complain about her content, but yet at the same time, they reward her for it. They complain about, oh, we haven't got an edited video. You haven't given us an edited video in so long, but then they turn around and give her a super chat. Why? Why are you doing that for? She's got a huge channel. And she could give you an edited video, but as long as you're rewarding her, she's not gonna. She's not gonna. She's not gonna give you nothing because she's making too much money being toxic, being lazy. You know, don't reward lazy people, because if you do, they continue to be lazy. Don't do it. I mean, anybody watching this, you can spend your money any way you want, but just think about where you're spending your money, because if you spend your money on the wrong people, you're not helping them be better creators. You're not helping them be more creative. You're not giving them the incentive to be more creative, to think about their content. People like Amberlynn Reed and Chantal, you're reinforcing their laziness, their non-tent, their garbage live streams. You're reinforcing all that. If you want their content to be better, you can't reinforce the bad. You just can't. You cannot. Just think about that. Next time you go on YouTube and you want to throw some super chat money, think about where you're spending it and who you're spending it on. And ask yourself, seriously ask yourself, is this person that I'm giving the money to, is it somebody I like? Is it somebody that I admire? Am I really enjoying the channel? Or do they have got me so angry that I'm not thinking straight? The person that I'm looking at, am I so angry at them that in a moment of anger, I'm rewarding them for their bad behavior? As a YouTuber, I'm asking you, don't reward bad behavior. Don't reward lazy, garbage, non-tent. Not if you want that creator to get better. Don't reward them when they're giving that to you. By not rewarding them, they might give them the incentive to do better. It makes them realize that they have to do better in order to get the reward. They can't get away with just doing nothing and getting a reward. So just think about that, y'all. Whenever you think about lazy content, just remember this. Look at all the money that Chantal made off of just super chats alone. And she wasn't doing anything. Doing drugs on camera, smoking, greening out, getting drunk, trauma dumping, triggering everybody, and she got rewarded for it. And a lot of this, I'm sure it wasn't because of people that were supporting her. I'm sure a lot of these super chats were people that were angry and they weren't thinking right, and they rewarded her despite the fact they didn't like her. Once again, if you're someone and you're sending a super chat to somebody, Chantal is someone that no matter what you say, no matter what words of wisdom you may have, she's not going to listen. So if that's the reason for your super chat, just understand, whatever your wish is, it's not going to come true. And if you're someone and you're sending a super chat because you want to get under her skin, you think you're going to affect her in some way, we're talking about Foodie Beauty. She has no bar, if you will. She has no moral compass. Hers was broken a long time ago. She has no bottom. She's shameless. Nothing embarrasses her. Nothing makes her feel bad. She has no sense of empathy. So whatever dig, whatever insult you might have, it ain't going to work. You know what she's going to do if you try to insult her through a super chat? She's just going to smirk at that and go, well, who cares what they got to say? I got their money, and keep it moving. So any super chats sent for wisdom, to give good advice, those are going to be wasted. If you're sending your super chat to insult her, trust me, she don't care. It doesn't matter what reason you have for sending a super chat. The end result is still the same. She's still going to get your money. And we've seen what she spends it on. We've seen what she spends it on. And do you want to be one of those people that this is where your money goes, this right here, her being high, drunk, messy, trauma dumping? Is this what you want to support? I'll leave that up to you. I wouldn't spend my money on that, but hey, everybody on YouTube, you can spend your money on whatever you like, but I would rather spend my money on something positive rather than negative. And ain't nobody gonna make me so mad that I give them money. That's just backwards. That makes no sense. So, what do you guys think about this whole thing? Y'all let me know. I just want YouTube to go back to the way it should be, where if somebody gives you a super chat or a membership, it's because they like you, not because they hate you. If somebody sends a super chat, it should be because they appreciate the work you've done on your channel. They appreciate the work you put into with your live streams or your videos, and that's their way of saying thank you. I don't think there should be a system where people get rewarded for garbage content, where people get rewarded for toxic content. And people get so caught up in getting angry that without them thinking about it, they're rewarding bad behavior. We need to stop all that rewarding of the bad behavior, because when you reward bad behavior, the person doing it doesn't learn anything. They don't get better. Y'all catch yourselves before you get so mad that you want to spend money on that anger. Just think about what you're doing. Think about it. Because if you give money to somebody who's acting badly, in the end, they win. Because they got you so mad that they got your money, and they did not have to do anything for it. They just scammed you. They got you so angry you weren't thinking straight. They got your money anyway, and in their head they're going, "Ha ha, idiot! I got your cash. I'm never going to get money out of you for doing positive things, but I found a way to get it out of you doing negative things. So ha ha, I win. The scam worked." And that's how Chantal's world is. She's scamming people. She's using people's anger against them. She's getting people so angry they aren't thinking straight, and they're sending her money through super chats. She banks on people getting so mad and so desperate to talk to her that they send the super chats, because they know if they send the super chats, she'll see them. And as I said, there's nothing that anybody can say to Chantal that's going to change her mind. It's going to make her a better person. It's going to wake her up. So if you're spending money for any of those reasons, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money doing so. But this is YouTube. Spend your money the way you want to, but I'm just reminding you. I'm here to remind you that it's just foolish to spend money on people that you don't like, and to do it in a moment of anger, because that's what they want you to do. That's the scam. That's the shell game, to get you so angry you're not thinking straight and you spend the money anyway. So what do you guys think? Y'all let me know in the comments. As I said, I'm going to leave the link for Foodie Beauty Reaction channel and The Real Crocheter in the description for those who want to join those channels, because they are people that are truly creative and they deserve more subs and they deserve more attention, in my opinion. So I'm out. Hope you guys have a great evening. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one, y'all, and enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye.